What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bz, and we coming at y'all real quick. We're finna finish the all signs for the full moon readings. So we're gonna pick off. Hopefully the camera stay. So we'll start back off at from. So we left off at. We did Cancer, we did Leo, we did Virgo. So Libra. All right. So Libra, let's get into it. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest, so I like ask you to protect me as I tap into the energy of Libra to channel messages for their full moon. And I ask that you allow me to increase my intuition so that I may be able to read these cards efficiently and be able to get the accurate messages for the Libras. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me as I go into this energy and guide me and cut off anything that is not good. I ask that you allow high vibrational energy to come through, and I understand that there will be low energy, but I ask that we focus on the high vibrational energy only. Okay. All right, y'all. So Libras. So I'm hearing it's not your time yet. So maybe, right now, Libra, it's just not time yet for y'all to do something, or it's not time yet for y'all to make a move somewhere. I feel like it's not time because something still has to grow. Like, there's growth that still needs to be done before you can get whatever it is that you're wanting, or there be a certain place or space in your life you want to be. So like maybe if it's like a certain position in life you want to be at, I feel like you kind of learning now that it's gonna take more time. So maybe in the past, like you wanted to try to like kind of rush things, or you know, get stuff done on a certain type of time. But I feel like you're seeing that like, okay, like it just ain't time yet. But I also feel like though, even though y'all know it's not time, I feel like it's some. So I feel like some y'all already knew. So maybe, like y'all. So maybe this full moon, y'all searching for answers that y'all already know. But so maybe y'all gonna start getting confirmations about everything that y'all questioning yourself about, or y'all been wondering about. So I feel like intuitively you know the answers to your questions, but sometimes you still have trouble realizing that the answers you're getting is actually true. So you might be having a lot of times where you'll go through like, all right, is it me just doubting myself, or is this actually my intuition picking up on what it is? So I feel like you're having a hard time to really decide slash perceive. All right, let's see what come out for y'all. All right, energies. Okay, I'm gonna take the first two. Oh shit, it was more than two. The Strength, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So possibly it could be something dealing with some type of money, or uh, being in some type of position of having it all. I feel like you're being tested right now on how well do you manage yourself without having your 10. Like how are you dealing with everything that's the so I'm getting like how are you dealing with the last 10 things you've been challenged with, or how are you dealing with the past situations we have put you through? Because I feel like you learning now that it's not all about the material. It's more so about nurturing and catering and giving to yourself, building the wealth within inside of you. Because I'm really getting that it was really a time period where like, so maybe finance is something that you really really wanted, or you really really wanted to like excel in, but it was things that you had to learn about being in this 10 of Pentacles, right? So if this your first time being in it, then you're gonna like fuck it up, right? but I feel like you had to go through certain experiences with finances, or you had to experience financial loss, like, and even if it's not financial loss, and you just always like, damn, why are my manifestations not coming in? Why is this not coming in? I feel like it's because you still have to go through things, or you have to go through experiences to help you achieve um, higher frequencies, or like higher levels of understanding on how to deal with being in the Ten of Pentacles, or just being in this abundance. Another way I'm getting this as well is because you've been persevering through a lot of your okay. So possibly okay, so this could be for another Libra. So you possibly could be finding the strength of learning how to obtain your Ten of Pentacles, and it possibly could have been dealing with a Ten of Swords. So maybe you had to go through a heartbreak in the past to learn how to love yourself again. Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. I feel like you had to go through a situation to where you had to where you can learn how to put yourself first again, to realize what is fulfilling to you versus then keeping yourself in situations or tying yourself down to things that have no value or they don't really mean anything to you. You got the Four of Wands and the High Priestess. Because what I'm getting is you had like, oh, okay, I get it now. So intuitively you figured out what it was that you needed to do, or like what foundation. So that was the thing. You had to find out what foundation you needed to build. So possibly you could have had to be in this position where you had to act like you didn't really know how stuff was going, or you didn't really have an understanding of something, or maybe in the past like you really didn't have understanding, but you're gaining understanding, or you're gaining wisdom, or you're tapping in more, or you're becoming more stable within your gifts and your abilities, or becoming more stable within your intuition. So possibly right now you could be getting reconnected with your heart space, your emotions, and I feel like it feels a little new to you, but I feel like you do have you definitely have the willpower and the universe backing you within manifesting this new forward movement. Okay, so Libra, let's get some energy cards for y'all. All right. Ooh, ooh. Mm-mm. All right, what energies for the Libra? Damn, a lot popped out on this side. So the first one that popped out was start. So yeah, I feel like once you start learning how to become more stable within side of your intuition, learning to become more stable within your heart space with what it is that you feel, and getting over this energy of feeling like, okay, you're not good enough, letting that energy go. Because I feel like so throat chakra, so possibly that's something hard for you to talk about with inside of yourself. Like sometimes it's kind of hard for you to express your emotions, or it's hard for you to really express how you feel about something. So you kind of just accept certain things as they go, or you just don't tend to focus on certain things. But I feel like it's a time that you need to pay attention. And as soon as I say something, communication, knowing in reverse. So I feel like you need to pay attention to what's being said, because it could possibly be somebody telling you something, but they don't really know what they're talking about. So definitely watch out. Pay attention to the communication that you're receiving, or pay attention to the things that people are trying to tell you, because it might not be something that's actual factual. Tired, negative, mad. So possibly don't listen to someone, or pay attention to communication coming from someone that is always in this negative energy, or they're always in this mad energy because they're triggered, and this person could be like smoking all the time, trying to smoke away their triggers. Want to settle, sex, 1 week ago. So maybe a week ago, Libra, somebody tried to kind of like, it's giving me the energy of like somebody tried to like, okay, well I gotta get like this first. It was like this. So somebody probably could have come to you and tried to be like, oh, like I want to be in a situation with you, but they saying they want to be in a situation, but this is really what they want. But they came off like this, but the whole thing behind it was like that. And so this possibly could have happened a week ago. And if it wasn't a week ago, in a week, somebody's probably gonna try to come to you and ask you like, hey, like, or somebody, you gonna have somebody try to talk to you, but I'm really strongly getting that they're only trying to talk to you for sex though. So I feel like that's possibly why you need to be focusing on building your intuition so that you can be guiding yourself away from these situations, or so you can allow yourself to read the situation before it happens. I don't know why I picked back up these, so let's see. Alright, can I get some clarifiers for knowing in reverse the star? So it's gonna be dealing with Aquarius. So you got peace, star in reverse, focused on my money, you need patience, expression, confused, and in solitude. So what I'm getting with this is more so like, even though somebody's trying to tell you something that they don't know what they're talking about, I feel like you're so aligned with inside of your soul already that like you know for yourself what is right for you, right? So even if you're not really too tapped into your intuition, you just had this sense of knowing like what ain't for, like you just had this knowing. But would it been in reverse? How I was getting it, I'm not getting it that it's you don't know. I feel like it's other people that don't know what they be talking about. But I feel like you sense, like you be sensing what the right thing is. But I feel like I said, with expression and you need patience in reverse, I feel like don't be afraid to speak up on what it is that you know. It's like if you know somebody speaking like some lies or like what they talking about ain't really true or factual, like speak up on it. Like don't sit there and just be like letting people like brainwash people. Because somebody possibly could be doing it for money. Stars in reverse, so they could be a fake star seed or somebody that's not really tapped in with like real consciousness. And look, in solitude and confused. Can I get clarifications on in solitude and can I get clarifications on in solitude and confused? Change it ain't easy. So possibly either you could be going in hermit mode or someone else around you is going through like this hermit mode type of feeling. And they possibly could be working on themselves, and them doing this work on themselves, they seeing like, damn, it takes a lot of work to kind of be better. It takes a lot of work to not be doing the same thing. And I feel like they having a challenging time a bit, but I'm not really getting that it's detrimental. I feel like it's just one of those things that's kind of like they're going through their lessons or they're going through their karma. 333. So this could be a confirmation, or this situation could be aligning in divine timing. All right, let's see what else come out. All right, I want to have a night with you and infinity sign. So possibly it's somebody that, so either what I'm, all right, so what I'm getting is this possibly could have been somebody, I'm getting two situations. So one situation, this could have been somebody that from your past that you've already been in this cycle with. Like they say they want to have a night with you, but I really feel like you already know like what the night gonna be about. Because this person is distant because they're not confident, they're insecure. So possibly if this person has been away from you, they've been away and they've been distant because they're not confident with inside of themselves. Like, so maybe this person really does feel a way about you now, but like in the past they were playing games, or in the past they were in this energy of like like you thought that they made you happy, but in all actuality the situation was like you now see that like it really wasn't what you wanted. Like it might have seemed like it was what like it might have seemed real good, or it might have seemed real like ooh, but it really wasn't what you wanted though. And so now I feel like you're getting that clarity on like what you need to do. So all right, Libras, I hope this resonated, and leave a like, share the video if you think this resonates with somebody else. Comment as well, and we will see y'all on y'all next reading. Scorpio, hopping to y'all next. Hopefully we can really get y'all's done. I'm gonna try to go as long as I can. Whenever it cut, that's gonna be it. So, all right. Scorpio, what energy is y'all in? I think I'm gonna do y'all energies cards first, Scorpio, so I can see what energies y'all are in. Cause I definitely feel like y'all right now are going through a transformation, but I just heard in my head, if only you knew how to stop something. I don't know what the other part is. So maybe it's something that you're trying to stop doing, or there's something that you want to stop doing, but you feel like you can't stop doing it. Possibly because you've been programmed to do it, or like you just don't know how to start doing something. So y'all could be in this energy of like wanting to like cancel out or wanting to clear out a lot of y'all old ways or old habits. But I feel like y'all been doing a habit for so long, so it's kind of just like it's hard to kind of break it, or like even every time you try to break the habit, you feel uncomfortable. So like the only way for you to feel comfortable again, or for you to feel normal, or to not feeling this new energy, is to like revert back to your old ways and revert back to doing something. But I feel like you seeing that every time you revert back, like all it do is it leads you down the same path, or it leads you back to the same person, or it leads you back to the same situation. And I feel like you kind of seeing now, like, damn, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep being in that cycle. One. I was like 111. So 111, maybe. So this could be a confirmation, but this also could be saying, like right now, like you got to be thinking in this energy of the Fool. Like you got to be thinking like, okay, I'm focused on my own thoughts. I'm focused on my own world. Like I'm not letting these outside things bring me into this energy of forgetting what I'm working on for myself. So possibly you could be trying to surround yourself with better people, or you could be trying to surround yourself with more love, pure love, because you realize that like not having love in your life, or not being around like the right people, possibly ended a lot of things for you, or it could have possibly ended like good streaks in your life. So you possibly, so like by yourself, or okay, another thing I'm getting, it ended signs for you. So maybe like being around certain people, it cut you off spiritually from yourself. So like maybe before you used to see number signs, so you might used to see 111 or 444, but I feel like when you start getting around certain people, or if you got around certain people, you started seeing more signs, and I feel like that was the universe trying to get your attention, but I feel like you ignored it because you didn't understand it though, and I feel like that was the only that was the only thing that you kind of failed to realize. Like, so maybe the thing that you're trying to work on building right now is your awareness, but I feel like right now, like you just trying to focus on building your money. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like right now y'all are really struggling with maybe a couple lies that y'all told to people. So maybe it might be a couple things that y'all are going through this full moon cycle that y'all kind of now are seeing like, damn, like why did I do that, or like why did I make that decision? And it possibly could have been for money. So you possibly could have been involved, like, I don't want to say no illegal dealings, but you might have been involved with certain people because of money or finances or stability. So having to be in a situation or doing something or choosing a certain route for money. All right, ancestors, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest or light. I ask that you protect me as I channel the Scorpio energy. Archangel Michael, I ask that you allow my energies to be cleansed as I go into this reading, and I ask that you allow me to tap into the Scorpio energy so that I may be able to get accurate messages. I also ask that you protect me and allow me to receive abundant messages that will help Scorpio awaken their soul. So, Scorpios, y'all could be doing something different as well, because the way I did that was totally different from how I usually do it, and that was just off of energy. So maybe right now y'all could be following more so of y'all inner compass. So now y'all are starting to let go of that ego control, and you're starting to let your soul take over. And I feel like it do feel a little weird because it's like it's new to you. Like it's like the Fool. Like you in this energy where it's kind of like you got to take that leap of faith. You got to take that chance to do something new. And I feel like it does scare you sometimes. But I feel like you're still in this energy where you're not letting, even though it scares you, you're not letting it hold you back. So you still pushing forward. You still moving through. All right, let's see what other energies y'all got, Scorpio, for this full moon. So 2024. So possibly next year things are gonna. So if this year things are not really going in your favor, I'm getting that next year would definitely be your year. So I feel like this year is more so of a building year for you. It's not really a year for you to kind of like blow up or like get exposed to like certain crowds or certain energies. I feel like this is just a year for you to focus on yourself and start building you up and start like really get back into this energy of the Fool, you know? Positive. Yeah, get back into your positive energy. Get back into your peace. Get back into your positivity. Oh, some other ones, pal. Told too many lies, stubborn, and write something down that you want to let go and bring in and let it go. Burn it and let it go. So with told too many lies and stubborn, I feel like right now you're realizing that like you might have made certain decisions, or you might have said certain things to certain people, or you might have just not been you might have not been honest about certain things because like you wasn't trying to be rude about something. So like possibly you was trying to like play a situation safe by like not telling the truth to somebody. And I feel like you didn't do it out of stubbornness. You more so did it out of the fact that like you was trying to care for the other person. But I feel like you've been holding on to it subconsciously. So it's lucky been eating you up inside. Cause what I was really getting is like you feel like you was playing games with a person. Like you feel like you was faking how you felt about a person, or you was faking. So possibly could have been somebody you was at a distance with. You could have been just like disregarding them. Once again, faking, willpower, peace and harmony. So you could have been acting like you was good, like you could have been acting like you was straight, but the whole time like behind closed doors, like your world really wasn't how you wanted it. So you might have not been as peaceful as you made it seem to everybody else. But I feel like people noticed, or at least one person noticed, or somebody intuitively had a feeling about it. Signs. So somebody could have seen signs, and on the back it was knowing. So somebody intuition definitely could have been telling them like, okay, this person's not okay, or like everything's not what it seems with this person. And I feel like, so this could be cross watchers. So cross watcher, y'all could have been getting signs that a person really was not happy. Like they might have been like, yeah, I'm happy, but they really wasn't happy. And I feel like you saw the signs of it, but you didn't really know how to kind of like go in and talk to that person, because you just felt like you didn't really want to disrupt. Like you was basically being considerate. Like you didn't want to go into their life and just tell them how to run their shit. Like I feel like you was trying to get that person. You wanted that person for themselves to see like curious. Like you had to let this person kind of go on their own path to like let them do what they was gonna do for themselves. Like They had to go through their own experiences. They had to go through their own lessons, their own trials, their own tribulations, the same way you did. It's just maybe like you acquired your healing or situations faster than they did, right? And so they didn't really know how to like deal with that. Like, damn, this person like exceeded me. I don't really, but I'm not getting this as competition energy. 3D materials in reverse. So somebody could possibly now be detaching away from um, a lot of the old things that they used to kind of utilize. Cause I'm getting the energy that they realizing that like they time energy they was given to certain things, all they did was just wasted their energy. Jealous, wrong was the book of the day in reverse, stagnant in reverse, ego in reverse, and expression in reverse. Yeah, like cause somebody feels like you just moved on overnight, or like overnight you just kind of like you just didn't care anymore. Like you let the situation go because like you not in your ego no more. You living from your soul, and I feel like this person didn't didn't understand that. Like, so you might not have expressed it. So you might not be talking too much about your moves. So you're not talking to a Scorpio, or this is cross watcher, or the first part is cross watcher, and then this is like Scorpio. But I feel like, or y'all both might have Scorpio placements, so y'all possibly could be mirroring each other. 555, and on the bottom of the deck, talk with God. So possibly it could be things that y'all are going through, or like y'all not understanding the changes, or like why things are happening. But I feel like talk with God, or start writing out questions that you want to ask Source, because I feel like it's gonna give you a lot of clarity on like why these changes are here. So maybe do this during the full moon cycle. It'll help you gain clarity on the go with the flow. So you're gonna learn how to let go of certain situations and just trust it. Love, 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 and you need to put the work in. Yeah, so possibly there could be you possibly could just be needing to put more love into yourself. Like really put love in yourself, and not just know like, oh, I love myself. Like, yeah, you can say that, but like really put love into yourself. Like, think about all that time and energy that you want to give other people, or that you want to like give to other situations. Like, start taking that energy and putting it back into you. Start saying no to some stuff. Start having them boundaries. Cause I feel like that's why really. Cause when you get back into loving yourself, and you get back to respecting yourself, you get back into this energy of really connecting with your soul, your existence, not just your egoly body. Cause your egoly body is conditioned to live off of from whatever you were taught, or from whatever you were shown, right? So you're gonna always have that mentality, that subconscious of like, no, this is who I am because this is the way I was raised, or this is who I am because of the experiences I had, right? But then consciously your soul start waking up, and your soul be like, but we can't live like that no more. And so I feel like you go through these periods of time where you be like, damn, like it's hard sometimes to choose love over the ego. Sometimes it's easy to choose jealousy over changing, you know? It's easy to kind of like be like, damn, that person's doing better than me. But I feel like you only saying that because you want to be in that position, but it's just like you going through you want it bad. You want to be in that position so bad, but it's like more so like, but you don't understand what the other person. So maybe you're not understanding. So maybe Scorpio, y'all not understanding the other person, or you're not in somebody else's footsteps, so you really can't understand like what the other person is going through, or how the other person is really feeling about something. So you're kind of blind to the situation. Like you're blind to how things are playing out for this person. All right, let's get into the tarot. All right, what messages for Scorpio for this full moon transit in Virgo? What messages for the Scorpio during this full moon transit, which will be happening in less than a day? Okay, bottom of the deck, we got the Star. So we got 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. So possibly somebody's gonna try to come in last minute and express how they feel. But I really feel like the damage is already done, because it's like, I feel like somebody's about to come trying to rush in last minute and tell y'all how they feel, but it's just like, you've been moving away because 30-30 on the phone, you've been moving away because it's like, you stayed waiting for this situation, but then you realize, like, me staying waiting for this situation, checking for them, like, looking for them, like, all it did was hurt me more, because like they wasn't here with me. They wasn't doing it with me. Like, yeah, they said they was here, but they were not here. And if you look at this, like, sword, so maybe, like, because the energy I'm getting is, like, this is the many times that, so it's been, like, 6 times that this person that probably stood you up, or, like, then kind of just faked out on you, or, like, just told too many lies to you. 10, and so maybe, like, they could have did something that just really hit the nail in the coffin, or it's really giving me the energy of, like, in the past, though, or you could have just been in this energy of, like, even though this person did all this shit to kind of, like, make you feel away, at the end of the day, like, you still was doing good, though. Like, so when this person started playing games, you was just like, fuck it, I'll move on. And I feel like that made them want to rush in, but, like, so why is this person damn, okay. Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands, Lovers, 7 of Wands. So this person is seeing you, like, they seeing how you making moves for yourself. They seeing how you steady looking for, you steady focused on your growth. You still focused on building your empire, building your business, building your everything for yourself. But I feel like I mean, you and this person possibly did have a connection, but because they were always, like, 7 of Wands in the situation, because they was always being so, like, the word I heard in my head was standoffish, but I was gonna say, like, they were always being, like, defensive. So possibly somebody could have tried to, like, ignore this connection, or they tried to make it seem like this connection wasn't what they were, like, what y'all both felt. But I feel like somebody is now realizing, like, yeah, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so this possibly could. So this is definitely giving divine match, because we got Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Lovers in between the seven of Wands, King of Wands. Or you, Queen of Wands, could have been trying to cut off, or, like, just block off. So maybe the connection was always there, or, like, because what I'm getting is more so, like, okay, in the past, like, they did all this shit to kind of fuck up the connection, but then you've been moving forward, focusing on yourself. You've been falling into divine alignment with yourself. Like, you've been connecting with possibly your spirit team or the universe, and you just been getting more connected within yourself. And I feel like you blocking off anything that's not serving you. So you possibly could be blocking off this King of Wands that's your match. Or they're blocking off themselves to this connection, possibly by partying all the time. Because I feel like they're going through a season where, like, they really don't got it like that. So if this person tries to lie to you about their finances, I feel like you'll see it. So possibly this person is caught up in a situation right now where, like, they're having to give to more than one person. Like, they got so much. So whoever this other person is. So maybe even if this is your divine match, I feel like this person is going through their karma. Like, they're going through, yeah, that, and then this pop out. So I definitely feel like this person is going through their karma. Like, I feel like you did what you were supposed to do. You moved in the direction that you were supposed to move in, and this person is, like, experiencing now, like, the side effects of playing with you. They experiencing the side effects of choosing other people over you, or, like, fronting on you, or, like, trying to act like you really wasn't what they wanted. So I feel like somebody is now feeling the repercussions of it. Damn, okay. So you got the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, because somebody realized that all they were doing was running away from. So somebody's now learning their lesson that in the past, like they were running away from the situation because that was all they knew how to do. All they knew how to do is kind of like just run away. All they know how to do is to just like run away. Like I keep like that's all I keep hearing, like run away, run away. Like that's all that person knew how to do. So I feel like, but I feel like them running away so many times, it started kind of putting them in this position to realize like, okay, but every time I run away, it's like I isolate myself and I put myself in like this seclusion. I disconnect from everything, even whatever the universe, even the advice the universe is trying to give me, even that cup of love the universe is trying to give me. I'm just cold with it. But I feel like it's because there's an imbalance within like your light side and your shadow. Like you gotta have a balance to really be at that point, at that moment of like the true peace and the true bliss. Because you've been out of that balance, it's not going to allow you to fully experience your energy. It's gonna always have you in this the like the lower energy, like the 3D energies, and I feel like that's what's holding you back. Emperor. Okay, let's get some closing advice for the Scorpios. Queen of Pentacles. So definitely just start taking care of yourself. Start taking care of the things that you truly value. Like start showing respect. Start showing gratitude to the things that you really care about, the things that you value. Like it feels redundant, but I'm just getting in the past. You possibly could have took advantage of the things that were given to you. And then again, here goes the Fool. So I feel like because the energy I'm getting with this is learning to actually value certain experiences or certain memories or certain things that's in your life, right? Instead of just waiting for something better. Because I really feel like, because what I was really getting with this was more so like you're scared to take that leap of faith. Like you waiting around for things to come to you, but you're gonna have to take that leap of faith and like go make the action. So that's possibly why the Emperor came out. Get into that masculine energy, get into that boss energy within taking the action. So maybe this is definitely you learning to balance out your feminine and your masculine energies, because that's what's really holding you back right now, Scorpio. So the thing that y'all need to do is balance out y'all energies, because you balancing out your energy is going to allow you to really tap into way more than you. So you might. Nah, I'm definitely not getting that y'all really tapped in. I mean, y'all might be just like a little, like y'all might see signs or, you know, but y'all have yet to really tap into y'all awareness. But I feel like so possibly Scorpio, y'all are probably not even spiritual, or like you deal with somebody that's probably spiritual, or you deal with somebody, or you know somebody that is on that level, or somebody that's really tapped in, but you're kind of like watching from afar, like damn, like I see this person's growth, I see this person's like expanding, like, and you possibly want to expand too, but you just don't know how, or you don't know like what area. So I feel like this reading definitely just confirmed like what it is. So you need to work on. So you need to work on building up that connection with the universe, building up trusting your intuition. Basically, just working on aligning your chakras right now and going through each one. Even if you got to do that research on like, okay, what does this chakra mean? Like, do that. Don't just sit by the side and just say like, oh, just be waiting. Like you're gonna have to take that action to make those changes in your life. You can't just expect like somebody else to heal you or somebody else to fix your life or fix your problems. Like you got to do it yourself. Yeah, they can guide you, give you advice, but you got to take it. Like you got to really take it. So it's basically so that's why the Hierophant came. It's like so a person could be giving you the keys to like how to unlock yourself, right? But if you're not actually utilizing those keys, if you're not trial and error, like which door works with the keys or which knowledge actually works with the keys, then you know how to utilize the knowledge, then you'll never be able to kind of like move forward. You'll always just feel like, okay, damn, I heard that, but I don't know how to apply that. But I feel like you're not dumb. I feel like you just have a hard time following your intuition. Because I feel like in the past, like you've always been this energy like where it's like, okay, you be defensive, like so it's kind of like more so it's giving me the energy more so of like you act so like you could get an intuitive feeling, but then you'll act like, okay, nah, like I didn't see that or nah, I didn't feel that. But I feel like that's low key what's really hindering you. King of Cups. All right, Scorpio. That's all I got for y'all. Sagittarius. We're gonna keep it on moving. Sagittarius. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are hearts of light. As you protect my energy as I go into the energy of Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see. I definitely am getting Sagittarius that y'all are getting into this energy of like y'all might be a little tired. Like I feel like y'all starting to get out of it a little bit. And this possibly could be because of the fact that y'all just been putting a lot of work in lately. Like you've been doing extra, so you've been doing more than what you usually do. But I feel like you've been doing it because you want to succeed. So I'm getting the message that you are going to succeed. But I feel like you need to learn how to balance out, like when you rest and when you play and when you, like when you need to have time, like truly by yourself. Because I feel like right now you might not have too much of an understanding or knowledge on, like how to truly heal yourself. So possibly you might do more so like you might do more so of damn, what is it? You might just do more so like journaling or I'm not even giving this journaling. It's something with this some type of knowledge. Let's see. Let's get more energies. All right, what other energies are Sagittarius in? Stubborn and healing. So possibly right now y'all could be acting a little stubborn, like okay, so it's giving me this energy more so like y'all really don't know it all, but then or like there's this energy right now of wanting to have the answers but not getting the answers because you're not tapped in. But it's only because there's certain things that you need to heal, but because you could possibly be being stubborn or in your ego, it's causing you to not be healing, or you're just being stubborn to the healing process. Like meaning like there's certain things that you know you got to work on. 321. So seeing the number 321 could be significant, and 4343 on the phone. Rome wasn't built in a day, and 2024 reverse. So I definitely think you're possibly going to be learning this lesson until next year. Learning that it's going to take time for things to change. Like, you know, heart chakra in reverse. So yeah, y'all definitely could be not tapped into healing any damn thing. Because I'm really just getting, it's like y'all see the... Okay, I'm getting it now. It's making sense. So the wisdom and knowing is in reverse because it's like y'all are not tapped into y'all third eye. So y'all are not being able to like sense in y'all body, or like y'all awareness is not there to a degree to where it's helping y'all understand. So y'all could be thinking like, oh shit, I'm cool, I'm good, but whole time it's like subconsciously you're being stubborn to healing because it's like your body know or like your soul know like that you need to do healing, but then like you'll be like, nah, I'm good, or you'll try to be stubborn about it. But I feel like you're realizing like if you continuously do this, like you're gonna be in this energy of realizing like nothing is manifesting, nothing is like growing. 444. So I'm getting okay, damn. So I'm getting that this is divinely playing out how it's supposed to. So maybe you're going through this stubborn energy of being stubborn to heal, so that the universe will put you through a situation or a test to where to push you to the point where you gotta heal, or you gotta have that self-reflection moment to heal. Wanted bad in reverse, crazy in reverse, and fearful and in love. Wanted bad in reverse. So possibly you could not be going towards a situation, or you possibly could not be getting yourself involved because there's a fear that like you won't get accepted. Like it's a fear that you won't be able to be yourself. You won't be able to actually be free, and you won't like it's so there's a certain type of need. There's a certain need. There's a certain type of need that you want met, but you feel like you won't get it met by choosing a certain route or doing a certain thing. All right, let's get some more clarity. All right, let's hop into the tarot. Let's hop into the tarot. Okay. So, what is it that Sagittarius is being in fear of doing or being in? Seven of Cups. So possibly y'all could just be confused on what choice to make. Like y'all could seriously just be like not knowing which cup to pick. But I feel like it's tempting to pick these different cups, or it's like you're in this energy of just being confused because you just don't know what it is that you need to do or which way you need to go. Eight of Pentacles and